It's been good.
I'm probably going, like, almost definitely going.
My school?
Yeah, next year.
Well, I have some mildly bad news.
What?
I might not go.
Why?
um, I might. I still might.
Why wouldn't you?
'Cause there's other stuff that would be better.
Where? Like another
Um,
private school?
it's not a private school. It's like have you heard of Snow Owl?
The library?
Yeah. So my plan is, I'm gonna go to the library. I'm gonna read books. No, Nathan, not the library, you big idiot.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna go to school. I'll just go to the library.
I'm sorry.
What do I look like, a nerd?
I'm sorry.
No, it's a
What is Snow
school.
Island?
Um,
Where is it?
it's in there's uh, it's in Everett.
You
It's
have to
like,
go to every day?
yeah. Well, it's better than doing running start.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's like you go there, and you take like a certain course that you're like interested in. Like they have a couple different things like animation or
Mm-hmm.
um aerospace manufacturing,
Mm-hmm.
and you go there and you do that and you learn about that stuff, and then they hook you up with a job right when you graduate high school.
Oh, yeah.
So
I've,
you get a job right out the gate, like for certain things. Like it's not always like for animation you don't get anything,
yeah.
but for aerospace manufacturing you get a job at Boeing right out the gate.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
So I don't know. And also, my the Christian school that I'm going to now, they're thinking about like going to a new building.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like buying a new building and doing that.
That'd be neat.
I'm not positive if they're actually doing that though.
Wait, so are you not going there next year?
I might. I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Oh my god.
I def I might.
Oh my.
I might. Who knows? Who knows, baby girl?
So wait, so with like that snow island, do you have to like do like math and stuff?
Nope. Well, for certain things, but aerospace manufacturing and animation don't require it.
So how would you graduate high school then? Without like
You get credits because all of the stuff is hands on. You get elective credits, and I would take like whatever I needed to at Sky Valley, like the stuff
yeah.
that Snow Owl didn't offer, and the stuff that I needed, like PE,
Uh-huh.
like math,
Yeah.
English,
Mm-hmm.
So I'd do that. I don't know. I might just stick with what I'm doing now. It works out pretty good. Also, you'd be going
Yeah.
there, which would be like a crazy upside.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd go if you weren't going. I'm probably still gonna go to Sky Valley if I can, because I do want to do some electives there.
Their stuff is pretty sick.
Yeah,
Some of their stuff is really cool.
but I don't really want to be at the high school.
I'd probably stay at Cornerstone if you were gonna go there.
Okay,
I would
I'm
definitely
probably
stay.
going there.
Okay, good. That'd be like
Almost,
the best
almost
year.
definitely going there. Yeah, that'd be so much fun, dog.
You'd have to adjust like quite a bit though.
Yeah,
A
still be
crazy
mega
amount.
fun.
You'd be fine
Still
though.
pretty hyped.
It'd be an amazing year.
Yeah, I still haven't told anybody.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'll get to it.
You should go though.
I'm almost definitely going.
Yeah.
My
I think
parents have some stuff to work out,
it'd be better for
but
you, I think.
I think it would too.
Have you been watching the H3 podcast recently?
I have not, no.
Why not?
Nothing's been interesting to me.
I've watched every single one live.
Really?
Every single one.
My lord.
I haven't missed a single one.
I've definitely missed a couple.
Yeah. I watch all of them.
How many of them have there been recently?
There's 103 total right now.
Yeah.
I
I
think.
watched the entire A Lot Happened While We Were Gone.
Yeah.
I watched a little more than halfway of the Vsauce one. I haven't watched any of the Krista either.
Ethan has gone vegan. Did you hear about that?
What?
Yeah.
No.
He's vegan now.
Why?
Because he wanted to lose weight. Because he's been pretty chunky lately.
Yeah.
So he went vegan. Which is interesting.
Hot damn. Hot damn.
I know, right?
It's wacky.
It's kind of wacky, yeah.
I could not do that.
You couldn't go. I could definitely not go vegan.
Yeah. That's I don't hate veggies, but I don't eat a whole lot of veggies.
I don't like veggies.
Shut up.
Ew, veggies?
Shut
I
up.
hate veggies.
Shut up.
You know, Nate, you know what? If I could choose one game to come,
If I could
I
choose
would
one game
choose.
to come, no one's gonna know that because that will never see the light of day, dog.
No one will ever get that reference but me, you, and James.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Did you have you been playing any Apex?
Everyone's going crazy about that game recently.
Have you played any of it?
I played one game.
Do you like it?
I don't really know. I would have to actually put time, sit down and play it to get an actual opinion. I played it a little bit.
Hold up.
Silence.
Scan.
What?
What?
Oh.
It's good. I like it a lot. I've caught 2 dubs.
2 whole dubs?
2 whole dubs already.
Man, pathetic.
One of them was a 7-kill dub.
A 7-kill dub. Well, my average is 30.
Oh my 30-kill dubs.
I mean, yeah, you can't really pass me up nowadays.
Oh my god. You're going wild.
I am going wild, Nathan.
It's pretty fun though.
I don't know.
like it a lot.
I don't know. I'm kind of burnt out on the battle royale genre right now.
I was too.
I've been burnt out.
I was too.
It's so
But
boring.
I've been having
Fortnite
a lot of
is.
fun playing Apex.
I have no one to play with, so it's just kind of me sitting on my couch.
That's so rough. You can tell me to hop on whenever.
I know, but there's nothing to play anymore that's actually fun. We got Rainbow, but that gets boring.
Yeah.
We need something good, like what Rainbow used to be. Rainbow used to be so good. We'd play that every single night.
Oh, sick too.
So many fights were brought up through Rainbow.
I know, but it was fun.
So many good men lost to Rainbow. One of the best.
I
games.
wish. I love having a PS4, but the good old days when it was the 3 of us.
Yeah. That was some of the best times. We'd get on every night and play
I know.
Fortnite or Rainbow.
It's sick. It was sick. I like that a lot.
There'd be times where we'd push the limit on staying staying online. We'd play GTA 5 for 5 to 6 hours, maybe even longer than that.
Yeah.
And what would happen to me is we'd play for that long, and I'd get offline eventually after the 5 or 6 hours, and I just wouldn't know what to do with myself.
Yeah, that was where I was at too.
I don't know. And I would just
That was
like
fun
sit
though.
there.
That was when I first accepted your friend request that has been pending for like 2 years.
What?
When you and Hunter were playing GTA, and I was just like, "Who's Monosky Monster?" I accepted your friend request, and then you invited me to a party.
I think the first time me and you talked over Xbox was it was
Yeah, it
Lucas's
was with
party,
Lucas. It was super briefly.
and you came in, and I was like, oh, is this actually Nate? And you didn't talk, and Lucas was just like, yeah. I was like, oh, I didn't know you had an Xbox, and I friended
Yeah,
you, and you didn't do anything with it,
yeah,
and you appeared offline, so I didn't know if you were like actually
yeah,
playing. You're
yeah.
such an emo nerd back then.
Back then, I was such a
Man,
goob. I was
man,
such a goob.
your Undertale sweatshirt, your
Oh,
Jacksepticeye hat,
oh,
your long blue hair.
I know.
You're a cool dude.
I was not a cool dude.
All of us were at like the worst in our school careers at that time.
Seventh grade was definitely the worst year of my life.
Really?
Looking back at it, yeah.
I think seventh and eighth were like the best. My two best years that I'd
Eighth
say.
was eighth is probably tied with ninth for my best year.
It was such a good year.
It
It
was,
was a
yeah.
great year. I mean, we had the whole group. All
Yeah,
of our
the whole
classes were
game.
usually with like some great people. The classes were
Yeah.
great. The teachers were great. I loved all of it.
I had band. I had Mr. Wagner, the god Mr. Wagner.
He will continue to be one of my favorite teachers.
He got fired. Did I tell you that?
Yeah, you told me that about something. He was being too easy or something.
Yeah, he couldn't handle the students. All the students like bullied him basically.
Yeah, you checked it out right there. Ash just.
I know I did. That's a fact.
Oh man. I hope it picked that up.
What?
Nothing. Ah, it's gonna be in there. Nothing. Okay,
What?
continue. We were talking about Mr. Wagner.
Yes.
Did you have what math teacher do you have? Oh wait, no, yeah, Mr.
Right now.
Wagner. I had two maths that year because I was
Oh,
stupid.
you did?
Yeah, I had title math,
Dude,
which is
dumb?
like the second math that they help you like get caught up.
Yeah, math support.
I was just dumb. I was in there with Katie, and whenever she got called on, and she didn't know the stuff, she'd start crying.
What?
Yeah, she'd just start crying
Why?
because like the whole class's attention's on her, and you know Katie,
Yeah.
so she
a
would
freak.
she would like just start crying and like run out of the classroom. The teacher would have to run after her.
What teacher do you have?
She was like Stalter, Mrs. Stalter.
Oh, I remember her.
She was really nice, but like I'd get called on, and I'd sit there. 'Cause I don't know what's going on. I'd just like be like, I don't know. All like, and she'd be like, no, figure it out. And we'd sit there for like 15 minutes. I'd like pretend to be like doing stuff in my head, just staring at the board, but I wasn't doing nothing.
Let's go, dog.
And then she'd be like, okay, well the answer's this, and I'd be like, oh yeah, I was just getting to it.
Let's
She knows
go.
I wasn't getting to it. I was never getting to it.
I've always been like math's been like the only thing I've ever been good at.
I'm good at nothing.
I can, yeah, I'm okay at math.
I'm good at nothing. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you are. I agree.
That's rough. Anders, weren't you in there with Anders?
Yeah.
I haven't talked to him in so long. I forgot he was alive, dog.
He got like diabetes halfway through the year. What?
He doesn't go to our school anymore. He dropped out of MHS. So, like, I haven't seen him in a year.
Oh, he's probably not doing too good.
I just saw like a post on his Instagram like a couple weeks ago. It's just like, okay, at least I know he's alive.
Yeah. Was it like,
Just,
was it
gee.
anything good? What did he post?
Nah, it's just like a picture of his sister or something.
I liked his Instagram posts. I thought they were pretty good.
Anders?
Yeah.
I don't remember them.
That's all I heard.
Okay. Okay.
It didn't Aiden Williams get diabetes?
Yeah, apparently.
It,
Because he missed school for like a week. And
Yeah.
then he like texted Christina.
he texted
Or something.
Christina from the ER,
Yeah.
and then he was like, "Yo, I got diabetes.
I got diabetes.
I happen to have gotten diabetes.
I have diabetes now. She's like, what?
Not
'Cause
diabetes."
It's straight up missed school for like straight 1 or 2 weeks.
His parents bought him some AirPods because of it.
Yeah. And that gave him diabetes. The AirPods gave him diabetes.
I mean,
that's what I heard at least.
I think that's a fair trade-off, getting diabetes while also getting AirPods.
I think that's more than fair. Yeah, I think you got the good deal for that.
I mean, yeah,
I'd get
Good.
diabetes for a good pair of AirPods.
I could make it happen.
Really?
Yeah.
For free AirPods if you give me diabetes.
Yes.
Consider it done, dog.
Can you cause someone to get diabetes?
I don't really know. I think it's mostly genetic.
Well, yeah, but yeah, it is mostly genetic. But can you like? You'd have to like become a time traveler, go back in time, get diabetes yourself, and then marry into the family,
Yeah, that'd be fine.
just so it gets passed down to Aiden.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
It'd be like an elaborate plot just to give someone
Yeah.
diabetes.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, really.
That is true, yeah.
Sometimes they
Terrible.
need diabetes.
Sometimes you gotta give people diabetes.
Sometimes you do.
I
And
feel
that's just
that.
how it is.
I feel like that a lot.
So what's on the schedule for today?
What's your favorite movie?
Of all time?
Yeah, of all time.
Whew. Forrest Gump is up there for sure.
Really? I have yet to see that.
I know.
I haven't seen
Should
it.
be crucified for that, dog.
Everybody like holds it at this insane standard.
And it's a great movie. It's a really, really great movie.
I don't know if I will ever see it.
I recommend it heavily.
I don't know if I'd like it.
I know you would.
What genre is it? Is it like comedy?
Kind of.
Intense action?
Comedy. No, I would not call it intense.
I would
action.
call it intense action from what I've seen.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you can call it that.
Okay. It was intense.
I mean, it's funny. I don't know.
What
I
is
don't know
it?
what you'd call it really. It's
It's
um, directed by Robert Zemeckis,
who? Zemeckis.
and it's starring Tom Hanks.
Is that the
That's what I
genre?
know. Sort by genre. Hold up, I'm a peep the genre. It's classified as a drama. I'm not sure if that's like a fact.
Everything is a drama. Except for like
Perhaps.
Adam Sandler movies.
I don't know. There's some pretty heater Adam Sandler.
Yes, like
Like
Click.
50 First Dates.
50 First Dates. That's a good movie.
Uh,
what's the one where they go to like Africa?
I've only ever seen commercials for that one.
We watched it like 8 times on the cruise.
Really?
Well, whenever Despicable Me 3 would come on, we'd watch it, like stay up late and watch it.
Yeah.
Same with I can't remember what it's called. It's like
The Adam Sandler movie?
yeah, the one where they go to Africa. We watched that a
Yeah, I know
bunch.
which one you're talking about.
Yeah. It's like
It's whack.
tangled, intertwined, paired. Synonyms of those.
Synonyms.
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 Okay, Nate, let's talk about games you would like to come.
Games I would like to come.
I would I would like if I could choose one game to come,
So dumb.
it'd be Mother 3.
Mother 3. If I could choose that to come, I would choose it to come.
Oh yeah, it'd be a great game to come.
What's your favorite movie of all time?
My favorite movie of all time? Probably I have two favorite movies, if you don't mind.
What are they?
My first one, well, my number one is probably A Cure for Wellness.
Really?
It's my favorite movie. I've watched it like
Yeah.
8 times this month.
Wow.
I watch it religiously. No, but number 2 on the list is Baby Driver, easily.
Still have not seen Baby Driver.
It is,
Seen like the beginning of it at your house.
yeah, and you guys were like, I don't want to watch Baby Driver.
This is dumb.
Yeah, you made me turn it off so we could watch like Black Panther or something stupid like that.
Black Panther's a solid movie.
You guys were just, I don't know what was happening. I can't even remember that night.
I never remember those nights, dog.
There was one night where I just went crazy.
This bone got a little bit of crusty bits on the side.
Yeah. This bun got crusty bits on one side of it.
That was a wild night, dog. I was convinced you were gonna heroin me that night.
Christina talks like an unhealthy amount about how she wants to like inject you with like heroin so you get hooked on it.
It scares me, dog.
And then you
Y'all
have to
mention
buy
it every
heroin
time,
off of
like,
her.
Every time we hang out, y'all are like, so Christina was talking about how she wants to inject you with heroin or some like that
Yeah.
to torture me, and it's whack. I don't like it.
We talk like an obsessive amount, an unhealthy amount about like stuff to do to you.
Ways to ruin my life.
Yeah. Like
Ways
like-
to straight up ruin my life.
lacing
That
taking
ain't
you
cool,
to like
dog.
taking you to like a really fancy restaurant and then like lacing you with laxatives
That ain't cool, dog. You can't do that.
and then like tying you to the chair so you just have to just let it out
You
on the
can't
chair.
do that. You can't do that.
in a fancy
That
restaurant.
ain't cool, bruh. This ain't cool.
Bruh.
Bruh. Have you saw Get Out, right?
Yeah.
Get Out is one of my favorites.
It was pretty good. I don't know
That's
really what
dope.
to say about it. It was interesting.
It's very interesting.
Do you
I liked it a lot.
They have a new movie coming out by the same people.
Jordan Peele.
Yeah.
It's
Um,
called like Us, I think.
Yeah, it's that. It's like about doppelgangers.
Yeah, it's
He's doing some good stuff.
he's a very smart man for like the way he got popular was off of comedy.
Yeah, he's a
Comedy
pretty
shorts.
cool dude. And now he's like doing like serious stuff that is
I know, which is so whack to me.
like, popular, slightly controversial subjects sometimes.
I know. It's whack, but it's cool. I'm
Alright.
hyped for it.
If
I don't know when it's coming
if
out.
Get Out was made by a white person, the reviews would be different.
Yeah, probably. I
Maybe,
mean, he's half white.
It'd probably, the people would probably just be snobs. It's always like, you see those really crappy articles online.
Yeah. Like he doesn't understand this. He doesn't understand.
He doesn't understand black culture.
Yeah.
Those make me really mad. They're so stupid and like,
So dumb. Like Post Malone got ridiculed from making rap music.
I know, just it's annoying. I don't know. People can be
Whack.
so stupid sometimes,
I know.
especially
It's
Michelle
so whack.
Obama.
I hate Michelle Obama. I hate her.
Especially J.K. Rowling.
Oh my god, she's such an F word.
Oh man, she single-handed me. She single-handedly got. Shut up. She got me banned on Twitter.
Do you think she like saw your comments? She's like, "Get this guy out of here."
No, she's probably just like this little man's mad. I'm gonna make him madder.
We'll make him more mad.
He's going down.
Tweet at her again.
I did tweet at her again, and it just got taken back down again.
Really?
Yeah, I'm on my second strike. I'm on my last time. Like, if I say anything,
maybe you shouldn't do anything.
I dislike her so much.
What has she done to you?
She's just a big idiot, you know. Sometimes you see
Is
people
she a
and
big
they're just big
idiot?
idiots.
Guess.
I don't know. Look her up. Look up the video on YouTube. Why does everyone hate J.K. Rowling?
Okay.
If you really want to know, it's a good video too. It's made by a really talented person.
I remember the thing like she ridiculed PewDiePie for making a Nazi comment. She was like, "That's despicable."
That made me mad
Not
as well,
funny.
and she was
And
just
then-
speaking out of like she had no information on the subject. She didn't, research it
Yeah.
in any amount like a sane person would. She just kind of talked about it because it was a trending topic.
Yeah, and then it came out. Someone did some digging, like a 2013 article. She talked about how dressing up in Nazi uniforms got her turned on.
Yeah. So
It's whack, completely whack.
I don't know. She's not.
She's an interesting woman,
She's on my top hate list.
and you don't even know her. It's impressive.
There's a lot of people I don't know that I don't like.
I don't like Ninja.
Ninja Fortnite?
Ninja Fortnite. I'm not a huge fan of Ninja Fortnite.
Why? He streamed
I don't
Apex earlier.
Did he really?
Yeah, and everyone's like, "Oh, this is it. Fortnite's going down."
No, that means Apex is going down because a bunch of fucking goobers from Ninja's chat.
Now we have his 6-year-old goobers coming in. They're like,
he's sent his army over, and now we can't play Apex anymore.
he has
Very
like
cool.
the most power in the world right now. He has
I
like
know.
billions of 6-year-olds at his disposal.
He could tell his 6-year-olds to go like bring down the government, and they can't stop him.
Just be
They
like,
cannot stop him.
take down the government. Elect me as your ruler. The children will be like, "Yes, sir, Mr. Ninja Fortnite."
They will riot. They can't shoot a 6-year-old, can they? I don't think they can.
I could.
Okay. That's not what I was asking.
Yeah, I definitely could.
He's a whack man. I understand.
My dog is
He's
being
the
just being real weird right now.
kick him. Sorry.
No, he's just standing. Like I'm moving my feet every time he walks up to him. He just stands with his like chest against my feet,
Let's go.
and he just stands there. I don't know.
So you could kick him then.
I mean, I'll do it right now.
Yeah, I did. That was a hearty kick.
That's hitting a wall.
Oh gosh.
I dropped my hot pocket.
Drop my hot pocket.
I almost dropped my hot pocket.
Just talking about how like once you lose the fire, it's like I dropped my hot pocket.
I almost dropped my hot pocket.
Traumatized man.
He doesn't care about his house that just burned down.
I couldn't imagine the pain he's going through right now.
Dude, that man had a full meal at his
A
disposal.
man
At his disposal.
dropped his hot pocket.
Sad times.
I just don't get it, dog.
I don't get it. This world is just evil.
This world is so cruel.
A man will just sometimes drop his hot pocket, and you can't do anything about it.
It's whack.
Some things are just whack. His shoes,
I've been saying whack a lot.
whack.
I've been saying whack a lot.
It's a good word, I think. It's got a lot of power behind it.
Whack.
That's whack.
I love. Uh-oh.
You
My
love
chair.
your chair?
Broke my chair.
You
I
broke a
broke my chair.
Chair's broken. Your chair's been broken. We could hear it squealing in the background every once in a while.
Yeah, it just needs to be oiled. It's fine though.
Yeah, it just needs a little bit of Nate's homemade lube.
It just needs some lube, and then we'll be good.
Do you have any?
That's my business.
That's Nate's personal info.
That's my personal business.
I
Okay.
completely understand.
Thank you.
For me, I'm willing to talk about it. I have my own barrel.
Oh, you're on. Oh.
My barrel, I fill it up once a week.
Oh. Do we? I don't know if I'm really seeing the same way you're seeing.
I mean, I have to refill it sometimes 2 times a week.
How big is this barrel? Like a small sized barrel, right?
No, it's about it's about as tall as me. A little shorter. I'm not crazy. It's not taller than me. I'm not crazy.
Oh, so long it's not taller than you.
Yeah, like any sane man. I
Like
only
any
have a
sane
short
man.
barrel.
I only get a barrel that's shorter than me.
I get the Fred Meyer brand, the Kroger brand,
Gotta-
the generic.
we don't shop at Walmart.
No,
We don't have corporations like Walmart.
theirs, it's not as effective, I would say.
The barrel?
No, like the actual substance.
And what would that be again?
Various liquids.
Very liquid. Okay. That is quite enough out of you. That's
What have you been doing in the snow? 'Cause it's been like snowing like crazy.
I've been doing nothing, dog. I've
Have
been
you, like-
straight up doing nothing.
Have you gone outside to like eat a bunch
Oh
of
yeah.
it?
No, I haven't.
Just chug it.
Yeah. I go out there and just rake my mouth along my driveway.
Yeah.
Is that what you do?
Yeah, kind of just run it up and down the driveway.
I haven't really done anything. I make snowballs with my bare hands. I don't use gloves. So I'm a man.
Oh,
Make snowballs, and then I throw them out for my dogs to go get them, and then they can never find them.
that's just sad. That's just mean and sad. Glad to see you're having fun.
Sometimes I throw them at my dumb dog. His name's Max.
Yeah,
Sometimes
I have
tag
one
him
like
with
that
it.
too.
Yo, your Max is sick. Okay, you
He's
best not be hating on
he's
Max.
a killer.
He is cool. Okay.
He is like, I don't know. He's scary. We used to have
Why?
chickens.
He's always been so nice to me.
He's killed every single generation of chicken we've had.
That's fine, dog. You don't need chickens. I don't know why y'all have.
just eats 'em.
chickens.
No, he doesn't even eat 'em.
Then you
He like
taped them to his body and made him run around with it.
run
for a day.
around.
Shut up.
Well, no. See, you gotta think of this from our perspective. He killed every
We
single
gonna
one of.
take
Well, he
this
didn't even
damn
kill it.
chicken to his body.
He
Make
plucks
him-
them
make him-
so they bleed out on the ground and suffer. But he doesn't kill them fully. He has the potential to.
Oh no!
He just lets them bleed out on the ground until they eventually die, or we have to kill them because they're suffering and they're not going to recover. It's terrible.
He likes to watch them suffer. Is that what I'm hearing?
He doesn't even watch them. He plucks them, leaves
Wait,
them
so,
to
like,
die.
How does he plug them?
I have no idea, but they end up with no feathers
Oh my god!
at all. He's evil. He's actually evil. That's why we did
It
it.
sounds so cool, dog.
No.
That sounds sick.
Yeah, it is pretty sick, actually. He won't.
How? Oh my god! How does he pluck that? You know, he's a talented man.
And one day he just got out. It was the first time it ever happened, and he killed every single one of them. Not a single one was left alive.
Did he kill him, or did he pluck all of them?
Plucked them and let them die. And we weren't at home that day because it was like a school day. We came back. They were all in the yard dead.
Imagine how many were them.
Like 15.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Imagine how terrifying that would be. Like as a chicken.
Yeah, I always think
Get
about that.
plucked. So he just takes all the feathers out? Does that hurt the chickens alive?
Oh, yeah, plucking a chicken. They would hate that. That's agonizing.
So oh my lord. Imagine being like the final chicken. All of your friends are laying on the ground with no feathers, and you're just having to watch it all happen.
See, there's this one instance. It was like a miracle. It was the second generation of chickens we got. This time we set up more defenses around the gates just to make sure he couldn't get out. And the second generation, all of them died except for one. There was this one that was left alive, but it was like damaged badly.
Traumatized.
Like one of its legs was broken.
Oh my god.
So what we did, we tried like our hardest to save this dang chicken. And the chicken persevered and the chicken lived.
Wow.
Through seeing every one of its friends die.
He must have been like traumatized after that.
Yeah, it was just this one chicken. He went against all odds and lived.
How did he do that?
One broken leg, a lot of plucked feathers. We raised it, and eventually we called it like Mama Chicken, because it was like the
You
mom.
should've called it like.
It was the oldest chicken we had. It was like the
Really?
mom to all chickens. It raised one baby before it died.
Wow. What a trooper.
A true success.
Did y'all
story.
eat any of the chicken?
No. They were
Why
like pets to us. We loved them. They wandered around the yard, you know.
Well, when they were dead, did you guys eat them?
No.
Why not?
That's like
it's like a waste of good meat.
it's like walking like it's like you're a soldier and there's like a war going on and your friend's dead and you're like, well, fry him up.
It's nothing like that at all.
You're like, well, I mean, I'm not
Did you
gonna
guys
let
have
him go to
names
waste.
for all the chickens?
All of them had names. Every single
Really?
generation had names. Yeah.
That's whack. I don't. That's so sad, dog.
It's the saddest. So eventually we were like, you know what? We've had enough. And he got
How many generations did you get?
4 or 5, I think.
4 or 5, and he did it to all of them?
All of them. He killed every single one of them except for one, which was the one chicken that died naturally.
What does he gain from that?
Nothing. He doesn't like eat them.
He didn't eat any of them.
Nope. Not a single one did he
He
eat.
just plucked them and let them die?
Mm-hmm.
He's straight up. That is not all right.
It's nowhere near all right.
No, like there's something wrong with his brain at that point.
There's something very wrong with his brain. He's evil. I don't know why. And he's an oddly smart dog.
For how twisted he is in the head.
Yeah.
And then you taped a dead chicken to his body?
Yes. Well, like roped.
Was that the final generation?
Yeah. We were like, you know what? He's killed all of them. He will learn his lesson. Eventually, he ate the chicken off of the rope. Terrible. It's atrocious, dog.
Eventually, he ate the chicken off the rope. How did he get out of the pen? Because you have it like fenced off.
No, he ate it inside. He was inside the pen with the chicken on the rope.
Wait,
It took
Where
like
were they?
a couple hours before he did it. He gnawed the rope off, so the rope was off of him. He was, fine after
He was
that.
going ham.
We were just like, we're done. We're done. We're not getting any more chickens.
Wait, so when you guys had the chickens, was like, did you guys have the fenced-in part where you kept the dogs?
Yeah,
Where did you guys keep the chicken pen?
outside the fence,
So how did he get out of the fence?
there was different ways he'd do it each time. I think the least elaborate was just digging a hole under.
He was determined to get those chickens.
I know. It was.
Why?
I don't know.
That's so weird.
One of the most elaborate was he moved a chair. He took one of the chairs out there and he moved it. He hopped on the chair to get onto the table that's out there, and then he must have done it a couple times because it was a far jump. He jumped onto the side of the fence, walked across the side of the fence to the grill, jumped up on the side of the grill, jumped out.
Wow.
That's how determined he was. And since the chickens have been dead, he has yet to get out again. He hasn't even tried.
He was dead set on killing every single chicken out there.
Yeah.
Do you think they were like? Like squawking at him, unless it was just annoying him too much?
I mean, no. I mean, it wasn't that. They wouldn't even bug him. They wouldn't even go near the fence.
Wow.
Yep.
That is wild.
I have no idea why.
I haven't seen a lot of your dogs, so you keep them outside.
Yeah.
But
yeah, we keep them mainly outside.
Max seems like the nicest one. I don't know, Chi-Chi's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
She's got a sick name.
Do you know what it means?
Doesn't mean boobs.
Yeah. We didn't know that when we named her. We were just like, oh, fun name. And then
Chi-Chi.
we took her to the park, I think, and some Mexican lady was like, do you know what that means?
It's like,
And we were
boob.
like, no, what? Yeah.
That's so cool.
It was inherently pretty cool.
I'm gonna name my kid that.
No.
I'm gonna name my kid that.
Yeah, I don't know.
That seems like a pretty cool thing to do for a dog.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
That's impressive. Like, you have a good dog. Maybe he thought that was protecting you guys.
These dang chickens. They're gonna get them. They're gonna hurt one of us one of these days. I'm gonna put an end to it.
I gotta get them now before they hurt my family. Maybe.
Yeah.
You never know. And then he got punished for protecting y'all.
Yeah, he's just like, what are y'all doing?
He thought what he was doing was right. And then he got beat.
Now what are you doing?
That would be rough.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Your dog's pretty cool. I still stand by that.
Just still stand by that very controversial opinion.
Yes, that Max is so cool.
Yeah.
And I want him.
Very cool.
If I didn't have a Max at my house, I would take him.
You could have two Maxes and it would just get way too confusing.
I mean, you guys can have my other Max. I don't like him.
What's wrong with him?
He sucks.
What's wrong with him?
Okay, so the first week we had him, Roman came over,
Yeah.
shoved him into one of the pillars in my house,
Yeah.
and I swear that's the reason why he's the most retarded dog I've ever seen. A week later, after that, we have a dog door in our house.
Yeah.
And he, instead of running through the dog door, he ran straight into the glass door. So he's
It's a
and
genius.
I think last year he did it again.
Mm.
He's only 2. He's almost 3. He's only 2 though.
What kind of dog is he?
It's a golden doodle, but he's not golden. He's black.
A golden doodle. That's like
Look up a blue golden doodle. That's what my dog is.
I like the name.
Max.
No, Blue Golden Doodle.
He's not blue. He's black.
He's blue.
He's black.
Is he just like bright blue?
Yes.
Like the actual color blue. He's just a blue dog.
Yeah, he's a blue dog.
That sounds kind of rare. You might want to like check that out.
Well, look up Blue Golden Doodle and you'll see him.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah, until you like. So golden doodles, they're like poodles, so they have regular hair. They have human hair. They're not cute.
They have human hair.
They have human hair.
Oh man, that's terrible.
Nah, Max sucks. You can. I would trade Max for your Max. Your
Same.
Max seems sick. I don't like my Max. You can have him.
Have you ever had any other animals besides like dogs and cats?
I had a goldfish.
Yeah.
Uh,
Anything interesting happened to that?
well, I came home one day from school and he was in his tank, and that's when my dad and mom had to have the talk with me about like some things will die.
You gonna die.
Yeah,
And
and then
it's
they
like-
had him.
Nathan,
They
son,
had-
you're gonna die.
They
One of these
they had
days, you're
him
gonna
and they
drop
had-
dead.
I don't remember his name. His name was like, it's probably some dumb
Jeremy.
Goldie or something. Something dumb like that. I wasn't a very creative kid.
Yeah, I know.
And then they had him in like a plastic bag filled with water. They made me dump him down the toilet.
Made you do it?
Yeah.
That's like
Just like
that's like you're in a war and you're a soldier and your friend is like really wounded. And then all the other soldiers are like, you got to take him out. They give you
gotta
a
gotta kill
gun
him.
and
Yeah.
you load up the pistol and you just bam.
Pew 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 pew. Pew. And then he screams because you miss him. That's whack.
you miss his head and accidentally hit like his arm. Oops.
Oop.
Oops.
Oop. I haven't really had any like interesting animals. I've had a total of 6 dogs.
Yeah.
2 of them. One was a black lab that came into my room at night and like scratched up my arm and bit my arm a bunch while I was sleeping.
Yeah.
And so we took him back. We got a. The other one was a yellow lab that died like at the age of like 2,
Whoa.
super young, and we did not know why.
It just like
It just like dropped dead and died
that's terrifying.
for seemingly no reason.
I've had some pretty interesting animal stories.
Yeah.
Like I had a lizard once. I had it for like a year and a half, I think. It was a pretty cool lizard. And one day it just kind of drowned itself.
Oh my god.
There was one hamster that we had once. I don't think it was mine. It was like one of my brothers. And we lost it for like, and it was like, this was like 2 years later. And
Did you find it?
we looked in like a closet, I think, or something. Or like
Oh
under a
no.
desk. And it was just like a skeleton.
Oh no.
There was one, oh, we had hermit crabs a while ago. You probably knew about that.
Yeah.
And before they died, we had one. It was like the last surviving hermit crab. He escaped his like his bowl, his big hermit
How?
crab bowl.
Whoa, hold up. I've seen that bowl. That's
It's a decently sized
Yeah,
bowl,
that's
and he crawled out of it. We did not know where he went for 3 days. He was gone for 3 days.
Did
And
y'all find him?
We found him alive.
Is that the one that's still alive?
No, no, he's dead by now. He died a little bit ago, like a couple months ago.
Wait, the one you really?
Yeah, the sole survivor. He died a little
Aw.
bit ago. Yeah, it sucked.
That's
Hermit
rough.
crabs are pretty cool to have.
He survived a lot longer than y'all expected, didn't he?
Yeah, he was a survivor. He lived past like 3 days of hunger. I don't even know what he did for
Yeah.
food or water. He must have like figured it out.
Yeah.
We found him by the bird cage, so he must have been like feeding on like the seeds that the bird would drop, because the bird.
Wait,
dropped
y'all
lot of
had a
seeds.
bird?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we
What
had
kind
a
of bird?
bird for the longest time.
Never knew that. What kind of bird?
It's like a little parakeet.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Did he talk?
He could say, not. I think one of ours could talk. It could say something. I can't remember.
We didn't have them. We didn't own them. But my daycare worker, Brandy, we walked by her one day.
Yeah, I
Like
remember.
walk.
Wait, was it outside like the donut place?
Yeah.
And you like stopped to say hi to like the son?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her son's a big fan of him. Cool
Yeah.
dude.
You seemed like a superstar to him.
Yeah, he's looked up to me for seemingly no reason.
Yeah. What do you do to make him look up to you?
I've done nothing. It's just,
You're
but
a god. to him.
I used to go over to their house a lot to babysit for him.
Yeah.
She had two birds, Candy and another one. I don't remember. Candy was the one that Brandy named the mother, and then the son named the other one. So it's like a really cool name.
Mhm.
Super cool name. I don't remember what it was. But the only thing they knew how to say was breakfast.
Breakfast. Breakfast.
They were too dumb to like they couldn't pick up words in like sentences. So anytime I would go over, like I tried to teach them stuff, but just would not cooperate.
Breakfast.
All they would say was breakfast, and
That's
that's
sick.
a big word. That's a big word. They can't just. I don't know what goes on in their household when I wasn't there. A whole lot of breakfast.
They'd be like, hey, Candy, breakfast.
It was wag.
They lost the bird and they're searching for it outside. They're like, Candy, come back. Breakfast. They hear in like the distance. Breakfast.
And then my actual daycare had like 7 birds at one point and a parrot.
Whoa.
Eventually, all of them died. My favorite bird, Mariah, she was sick. She was so cool, dog. She wasn't one of the talking birds. She was just a super small bird.
Yeah.
She would sit on my finger and I'd bathe her in my pee. Not actually. But she was super cool. And then she died one day and I was super, super sad.
It sucks.
And then my like a really good friend the daughter of the daycare owner had a bird that like sat on her shoulder, a little bit bigger than Mariah.
Yeah.
And she opened the window one day and it left. It was,
Oh
it was
man.
gone and they never saw it again.
That sucks.
Yeah.
One of the birds we had for like 3 years, we found it outside. It was just in a tree.
It
We
was
searched.
wild, dude.
We searched for an owner.
my
For like an
God.
hour, and we were like, well, there's nowhere else to take it. We already have a bird, so maybe the birds will get along, and they did.
That's sick.
So we got
They had-
a free bird.
We also had a pigeon.
Oh, I
Freaking,
want a pigeon.
Like we didn't buy it though.
Just like stole it.
Mandy, another daughter of the daycare owner, the older one.
Yeah.
She found it like it was a baby, like a super super small baby. She looked everywhere for her mother. It fell out of a tree, and she looked everywhere for the mother. She couldn't find a nest. She couldn't find anything. And pigeons don't even live around here.
Yeah.
So she was like lost, and she just raised a pigeon.
That's sick.
Yeah, it's super cool, and that pigeon lived a long, happy bird life.
Um, in Hawaii, there's these
Mhm.
birds, and they're everywhere. I can't remember what they're called. They're like gray and super dumb. We call them something like dumb birds or something. I don't know.
Oh, I remember those.
Slow doves is what we called them.
Yeah, I didn't call them that. I called them. I don't think I called them anything, but my dad used to point them out to me every time.
Because they're stupid, and they would like
Yeah,
walk right up to you, and it was like the coolest thing ever. We called them slow
yeah.
doves because they're slow minded. You could catch them like easily. You just walk
Yeah,
up and like just pick them up like a hot dog,
we were.
and then
Hot
eat the hot
dog.
dog.
We didn't ever pick them up, but they would walk up to us like they would. One of them picked like nibbled at my dad's toe.
Yeah.
My dad almost drop kicked it. That would have been super bad.
You don't mess with Gary. Gary's gonna destroy.
That bird would not have lived, dog. That bird would have been so dead.
That's terrible.
It wasn't expecting it though. He just walked over to my dad, started nibbling on his toe, and my dad was very close to taking away his life.
That's cool, I guess. I just know now. Just don't get in Gary's way.
Don't get in Gary's way.
I'm gonna go
The
nibble on
dropkick.
his toe. See what he does.
We also got to hold parrots in Hawaii.
Ah, it's sick.
We went to. Do you guys go to a luau while y'all were there?
No, we wanted to though. We thought about it. There was one going
We
on.
went.
We contemplated going.
Ours was uber fun.
Yeah.
We went to one and they had this dude just like sitting on a log looking at the ocean. No one knew him. Like he was there by himself. He didn't eat. He just kind of watched at the ocean. And he was like, "Do you guys want to hold my parrot?" And we were like, "Yeah, of course." So we held his parrot. Super cool.
The man was just contemplating life.
I know. And we walked by him, I guess, at the right time. Like, "You want to hold my parrot?" Cool dude.
That's sick. Well, I can hold a parrot whenever I want. If I
I
wanted
know.
to,
Well,
like, eat
well,
one.
will he let you?
No. The parrot, I can probably like hold it like a hot dog.
Hold it like a hot
It'd
dog.
bite me though. It'd bite the heck out of my hands. It
Hold it.
hates
Just
me.
hold it by its head.
If it fights it, just swinging around.
It'll calm down eventually.
Hey, it ain't moving. It's sleeping.
What's going on? It's just taking a nap. It's all good.
My hot dog bird done sleeping. This hot dog got crusty bits on one end of it.
Just bone out a little bit of crusty bits on one end. We also had they also had a parrot named Skylar, and she was like my best friend for so long.
You've talked.
And then they sold
you
it.
talked about all the birds that they had.
They had a bunch of birds. Skylar was probably my favorite because they got Skylar right after Mariah died,
Yeah.
and she was like, she hated everybody at the daycare except me.
That sounds like a sick daycare to be at.
It was so cool. Like it was definitely like not, like it was definitely breaking a lot of rules.
Yeah. Well,
Like
who
because I had
cares?
the parrot cage right next to the fireplace where the kids would like read their bedtime stories, their nap time stories.
Oh man, you cut out on my mic there for a second.
Oh no!
You know, you don't even want to know what you just said. It was
What'd I
right by
say?
it was right by the fireplace where the kids used to breed.
No, no, it was they had the bird cage for Skylar the parrot
Okay,
right next to
good.
the fireplace where they would read the kids their nap time stories,
Yeah.
and it was definitely breaking a lot of rules. That's not how it's supposed to be. But it was a sick daycare. It was super
Who
fun.
cares?
It's
who
still
needs
going. Like
guidelines?
it's still around.
Yeah.
Still have a daycare. No birds though. Sadly, they sold Skylar because like they weren't supposed to have a parrot at
Yeah.
daycare. That's not a rule.
Yeah.
But they sold it. He She's probably still alive.
Maybe. Who
I
knows?
hope. Maybe it's the same bird, dog.
Maybe. That'd be wild.
That'd be whack.
That'd be heckin' wild, dude.
That would be. Oh my god.
Just two worlds colliding.
Do you think? Like I remember an old lady bought Skylar.
Oh
She came to the
man.
daycare a couple times.
Oh man. You're freaking me out, dude.
It could be.
This is my grandma that bought it.
How old was the bird? Do you remember?
I have no clue.
I want to say Skylar was like 6, maybe.
What colors?
Like red and orange, red and yellow.
Oh no, it's not it.
What kind of bird does you have?
No, it's like my grandparents' bird. They have
Yeah.
green.
Was it a blue one?
It's like green and a little bit of red and orange.
Yeah, ours Skylar was mostly red.
A nice big parrot.
A nice big parrot.
Hot dog.
A nice big hot dog.
Eat the hot dog.
I want a bird real bad.
I mean,
My dad hates them though.
my grandparents would probably hook you up, but like, they wanted to go to
Gary
good people, a good set of people.
Gary would not approve.
You and Christina got to get like an apartment or something.
A
Fresh out of high
bachelor
school.
pad.
Yeah, we could have all the
Yeah.
sweet honeys.
I am so down for that, dog.
that'd be sick.
That would be like for real, for real. That would be so cool.
For real? Yeah.
I'm probably getting a job soon.
I'm gonna get one during the summertime because I'm not gonna do it during school. I don't have any time
Justin
to do
wants to
it.
get a job at the movie theater. He wants me to join him.
I'm not gonna do that because I would see everybody.
Yeah, and all the goobs if you do like late night
Everybody
stuff.
goes there.
You'd see all the goobs that do like late night showings of horror
Yeah.
movies.
It's not what I want. Also, I mean, I don't know. It'd be a sick job. I'd do it if there was like one in Snohomish.
They treat their customers like garbage at the Galaxy Theater. Or not their customers,
don't-
their employees.
They don't care.
Yeah.
I want like me, you, and Christina to work somewhere. That'd be like one of the sickest jobs.
That'd be so cool.
If we
Like,
lived and worked together.
yeah. Oh, that'd be so legendary.
I don't know what the job would be though.
And splitting rent with three people. I feel like that'd
we'd be
be
living
easy.
living good.
Yeah.
You know, for the most part. It'd probably be like $50 to $100 per person.
Probably not.
More?
Yeah,
A lot
definitely
more.
more.
I know. I have no frame of reference at all.
I don't really either. I know that depends like where we're living really. Like a
Yeah.
good apartment in like here would probably be
there's
$2,000
one
a
apartment
month.
complex here.
Oh, I mean like in Seattle.
Seattle would be crazy. I don't want to live in Seattle.
Yeah, I don't either.
That's
But
like
that's
crack
the
city.
Life.
We should live in like Snohomish. Would be
Snohomish
nice.
is maybe Woodinville. Woodinville's nice.
Woodinville would be nice.
Or like Wyoming.
I'm not going to Wyoming. Let's move. Let's go to like
North Dakota.
North Dakota would be sick. I have family in North Dakota.
We could go to what's that place? Minnesota.
I have family in Minnesota
Not
as
a
well.
city.
It's a state.
Okay, good.
Is
Thought I
it
was
a
tripping. Thought I was tripping.
city?
I'd love to go to Minnesota. Minnesota's sick.
Yeah.
It's got like a lot of snow.
You know Sly Wolf on Xbox? I don't know if you played with us. Or if
I
you know
played
him.
with them very little.
He lives in Minnesota.
You could go pay him a visit.
I want to
Yeah,
pay like
California
UK a
is-
visit.
California's not too far away. I was just gonna say that.
I would like to visit UK. He seems like one of the coolest people.
He does. I would really like to visit him.
We got so lucky with like meeting him.
I know. And do you remember how we met him?
We were in a game and we were getting like mad at him. We were gonna meme on him, and
Yeah.
they joined. And we played with them for a little bit because they seemed pretty cool.
They were cool dudes.
And it was him, it was UK and some other guy, and the other guy
Yeah.
kind of like never accepted any of the invites or came back.
Mhm.
So we dropped him, but UK sticked around.
Yeah.
He still comments on my Instagram posts here and there.
I know. I keep seeing that. That's so cool.
We need to
I
get him
don't
on here.
post on Instagram, but I think he commented on my cruise one.
He
Never
commented
mind,
on
no.
my cruise one. And he said, "Don't forget about me."
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
That's so sick.
So I have like mildly bad news.
What?
I lost the cruise vlog. It's gone. I
I
lost it, dude. The
What
one
happened?
thing. I don't know. I must have deleted it. I could have swore I kept it, but it's not on my camera roll anymore, so it's gone.
thought you kept it too.
I wanted to put it in my Google Drive. That's when I like realized it was gone.
Dang.
Yeah. Which kind of sucked.
That's really rough, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I might have unfollowed you, Kevin. My bad.
So mean. Okay.
I know.
We're coming up on an hour and 5 minutes. Hour and 6
Okay.
minutes.
Yeah, that's a wrap.
That's a big wrap. Okay. Recording. Wait, no. Streaming will stop in 3, 2, 1. And the recording will now be stopped in 3, 2,